What's up, everybody? It's Maria Wills with Spotlight Tuesdays, and I am here with DJ Geronimo.
Hello.
We got a good show for you today. We basically gonna talk about breaking into the industry. Now, this amazing individual is in radio.
Yes, I am.
How long have you been in radio?
Since summer of 2009.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So what made you get into it?
Actually, it's something that it fell into. What happened was, I had an artist at the time.
Okay.
I was doing music. It was hard for me to get DJs to play records, but and I was his producer.
Okay.
Along the way, I decided, hey, I'm gonna be a DJ. Start breaking my own artist records.
Okay.
Turned into a real profession, full time, breaking records for Travis Porter,
Oh,
Waka,
wow.
like the Oh Let's Do It, Go Shorty Go days, like the way back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Doing like clubs and stuff like that, and just so happened, my mentor E.T. He sought me out, put in a good word for me, and the program director at the time came to my club and heard me rock out. He was like, "Hey man, you do a really good job." By 3 days later, he called me and asked me to mix some radio.
Kind of got in by people you know.
Yeah, definitely.
So would you say that networking and making those relationships is imperative to moving forward in your career?
Definitely imperative. Most of, especially here in Atlanta, it's a lot of favoritism. Who's your friend, and who you know. Out of sight, out of mind.
Absolutely.
That's the industry. It's very cliquish.
Yeah.
You have certain people that works into certain cliques and they build their own. It's like having a team, but not saying that it's a team.
Exactly.
It's just your go-to people that you work with.
So like I find for me, like I always feel, because my personal life, I'm a homebody. I like to sit in the house, chill. I want to go to the movies. I want to do quote unquote normal stuff. But I feel like with the industry that I'm in, I have to be in the scene. Like I need to make let me go here, even if I don't want to go.
Yeah, I you know what, and it's crazy because when people see me, they think, oh, I'm always out in the nightlife. I force myself to do those things. I'm a homebody myself. I love being at home. I have
single?
I very much am. I'm overly single.
Listen,
you know how when you're overly single is when basically you not even talking to nobody, but you overly single. You not even dating.
You ain't even dating nobody.
I'm not.
And he be cooking, y'all.
Hey,
I'm just saying.
I'm available.
Why?
It's very rare. I'm a different kind of breed, man. I'm a little bit old fashioned in the new generation.
Okay, so you kind of know what it is you're looking for, and you're not in a rush.
No, I'm not in a rush.
Awesome.
I'm the type of person that don't like to be alone, so I have done the share of, being with somebody and being very passive and overlooking certain little small things and stuff like that. But
just to try to make it
just
work.
to try to make it work, but really getting to know myself and having my time to myself and getting to know who I am and what I need to be, it changes my perspective on what I will allow.
I completely agree with you. In the beginning of the year, I said to myself, I'm going to focus on building Maria. I'm going to focus on doing what it is and figuring out. There's so much to figure out because you change so much. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to figure out what makes me tick, what makes me happy. And I'm just focused on being a better me for whomever comes through the door. So I commend you as a man. Because y'all be in these streets sloppy. I appreciate that.
Well, thank you.
Thank you, sir. All right, so would you say that you're an attractive male, you're in the industry, you're at all these clubs and all these events? What impact does the women have on your movement, if any?
It's I have a lot of female friends, and a lot of it has to do with work, because sometimes I get them to get some work and stuff like that. But for me, I'm just very openly friendly with everybody.
So you can have that difference. Like you can have those friendships and those relationships. So it goes back to networking and just keeping that circle strong.
And then on top of that, for me, I don't want my name to be salvaged as the guy like, oh, he gets around this with this girl. The people can from the outside look in and assume and say, oh, I see him with different girls on top, but they can't never say, oh, well, I know he used to do this and know he used to do that. I'm like, well, I'm in the limelight, so people are going to watch and see what I do and make their own assumptions. I can't change that, but what I can manages what I actually do.
Absolutely.
But you know, they're gonna talk. People are gonna talk regardless.
That is very true.
And I don't live by that. So.
You can't. Social media is a lie.
Sometimes it's a lie.
Sometimes. Oh, is the truth on that thing?
Oh, it's about. So yeah, what's up?
Wait a second. Okay, so in regards to social media, how does that play into your movement and role in radio and in your career?
Well, you know what? I have recently learned that I gravitate people because of quote unquote funny. So
yes,
a lot of people follow my social media. Sometimes I post, you know, things on how I feel. I use social media as an outlet to kind of express myself and let people who also can relate to me. They relate to or laugh at the things that are funny. They relate to the things that I speak on. And in the midst of that, I try to throw in, hey, look, I'm still a DJ. Hey, this is where I'm at.
So it's like almost branding.
Yeah.
And I tell people this all the time. So your social media needs to fit whatever your brand is.
Yeah.
You know, so with you, it's perfect because you become so personable with your comedy and your jokes, and it be y'all need to. What's the Instagram? This is
at DJ Geronimo, at DJ Geronimo.
Y'all need to follow him. He crazy. He's nice on this interview, but he crazy.
No, I'm nice in real life.
Yes, you are.
Okay, social media sometimes, you know, hey, look, the trolls be coming after me. I have to handle that, you know. Don't come for me if I ain't sent for you, because you will get it.
Hey.
Period.
Period.
I'm here for it. I'm here for all the petty.
Yes.
Petty got it in the building. Alright, well, as long as we got that straightened out, y'all got that? Cool.
Back to your normal.
Alright, back to my interview, right? You know, yeah.
Yeah, that's real. Real is good. You have to make sure your social media kind of matches your brand. Even if you're not in the limelight, you know, whether it's business, that's where everybody goes. They go to your job interviews, employers. They go to your even schools. Go to your Instagram, your Facebook, and any others. They Google you.
And you know what? For me, I post and delete a lot of stuff. I post it and then I delete it. So then that way I make people have to pay attention and catch it. Because if they don't, they're going to miss it.
They missed it. That's
and two, like I said, I try to get that balance and then still promote myself as an entertainer. But they come up on that type of stuff like by accident because they're waiting for the stuff that they came for.
Yes.
I never went through the whole, hey, shout me out on Instagram so I can get some new followers. All my followers have all been natural.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I like to have organic followers. Everybody follow me for whatever reason, whatever they wanted, waiting to get out of me.
Yeah.
And I give them exactly the same consistent thing.
That's another thing, consistency. And that's along your whole career. Would you say, did you ever have any breaks? When you started in 2009, was there ever a time when you were like, you know what, let me fall back? Or was it something like a consistent career?
Oh no, I've had, look, you know, especially when I was in a relationship, and I think that's another big factor. I was taking breaks from Instagram. I was trying to be private and stuff like that, but you know what, I'm a public figure. Why am I being private?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's what you got to be in a relationship that understands that.
Yeah, and exactly. And I've gone through the times of sacrificing things I could have done to keep somebody happy who ain't gonna ever be happy in the first place.
That was to you, boo.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that whole idea of sacrificing like social media and things that make you.
Yes.
You know, to make someone else happy.
You can still be respectable, but sometimes people will just be irrational.
You can be, you should be respectable if you love that person. But however, some people are just never satisfied, and you're gonna go your whole life trying to satisfy somebody and find out there's not gonna even work out every day.
Lesson learned.
There's no such thing as a waste of time. There's always a lesson learned.
And you can always find something out of every situation and grow from it. I absolutely believe in that. But I also believe that some stuff can be avoided.
Yeah, and this is me avoiding me putting myself through that situation. Like, if you are not comfortable with it, then I understand. Let's just not do this.
Yeah, let's not go there. We can stay where we are.
I kind of put my eggs out there, like put it out there, like, hey, look, this is who I am. I'm not going to change these aspects. These aspects I want to change if it does bother you, but that's where the line is drawn. I made it on a bit in the beginning, so then where I'm not wasting my time or your time.
Hey. I love it.
But mostly my time, because that's what's important.
That's what's important to you. You are a spotlight, guest today, DJ Geronimo. Tell us the secret.
I'm a big kid.
In what way?
Like in every way. Today is.
Would you play hide?
Today's Wednesday. Mm-hmm. I'm probably gonna end up at Dave & Buster's because it's half off on all the games. I eat gummy bears. I watch cartoons. I'm a big kid, and I love my dogs.
What's your favorite cartoon?
You know what? I don't have one no more.
What it used to be. Mine used to be the Smurfs. Favorite. All time favorite.
It was SpongeBob.
SpongeBob! That is an adult
cartoon. This see the thing is,
when you was watching some SpongeBob.
I've been watching SpongeBob since it came out when I was in middle school. Like, that was like one of my favorite cartoons. But I've always loved like the whole Boomerang collection. So at one point, I would watch another Boomerang. I was watching Scooby Doo. I was watching Flintstones. I love all
the
cartoons.
Jetsons. You remember the Jetsons?
Yeah, Jetsons. All that. Atomic Ant. I remember everything. Like all that was my thing. Droopy.
That's dope.
Those are like
so
the
there
Boomerang
is the
cartoons.
secret of the day.
Yeah.
DJ Geronimo is a big kid. He likes cartoons and he knows the schedule for Dave & Buster's half-off games.
Oh yeah, and main event on Mondays. They open till 2 a.m. You pay $10. You got bowl. I love bowling.
What?
Yes.
Hold on, wait. Say that again. On Mondays, what now?
Main event. You pay like $10 to bowl unlimited. It's like laser tag. Everything's just $10 flat. And then the arcade games is like $10.
I didn't even know
I told
that.
you,
Look,
I'm a big kid, and even though I may be out partying and stuff like that, I'm more drawn into women that have intellect. So I'm more of a sapiosexual.
All right, that's the dictionary word for today too.
Yeah.
Sapiosexual.
Sapiosexual.
Look it up.
Yes.
Google.
Yeah, if you want to impress me, don't. It ain't. Oh, I'm fine with the red bottom. That'll draw me to you. Be like,
but what's gonna keep them? That's
right. All right, cool. But
yeah.
it ain't gonna keep me that way.
All right, that's awesome. You gotta have something in that brain, ladies, and use it. All right. So, what's your advice to those who would love to do what you're doing?
You know what? There's no right or wrong way to do what you do. Because a lot of times people say that, oh, that's not the right way to do this or do that. It's because it's just never been done before.
I like that.
So be fearless. Believe, go hard on what you believe in, and never get upset when somebody who doesn't believe in your vision. It's called your vision for a reason. You have to do it, and you have to make it visible to people. That's your job.
I love it.
Your brand, protect your brand as much as you can and build it. That's important. And don't ever let nobody tell you, oh, you got time, you young. Let me tell you something. Do it right now, okay? It ain't this time ain't promised. Somebody may take your whole wave and make it their own when the time was supposed to be for you.
Wow.
So all that, oh, I still got time. No, you don't. Every day you wake up.
That's big. That's big because
day.
it's so easy to push things back and push things back and I'm gonna get to it. No, I got it. And then when you're a creative, you get so many ideas and you want to do them all, and that's me all day long. So sometimes when you get advice for the people who love you, but they don't really know you, that God, you know who you are, you know what God put in you. So you have to follow you. You can get advice from others, but you have to do whatever's in your heart and just do it and try it and go for it, and whatever happens, happens.
Yeah. And on top of that is the worst that can happen is that it doesn't work out, but what won't work out is you not trying.
Absolutely.
That's guaranteed.
All right, y'all. So thank you, DJ Geronimo, for being on Spotlight Tuesdays. You guys make sure you tune in to our next show. I am Maria Wills, your host. We have our guest, our Spotlight guest, DJ Geronimo. Make sure you follow us both at I am Maria Wills and DJ Geronimo. And also follow Spotlight Tuesdays. All right, we'll see you later.